What's up, guys? And ladies. Anyway, what am I gonna do today? What am I gonna do? Oh yeah, I'm gonna do a Sylph review. Ha! No, because you guys want the fucking Grim Reaper review, don't you? You guys want the fucking Grim Reaper review? That's gonna happen. Okay, here's the thing. Oh, you know what? Maybe I think I have all my Grims here, because I have some in my monster storage. I have like 30 in my monster storage also, but I think I have... Okay, so I think I have all the monsters here, all the Grims here that I have. I have 4 out of 5, all at different levels. So, I will go over them right now, and if you guys didn't see an ad before this, then that's okay, because I'm using copyrighted music. Even though the company that technically manages me told me not to. But oops. So yeah, they can't monetize this, so I can't make any money off this video. That's fine. I don't care. I'm gonna make it anyway. So okay, we'll go from my least favorite to my most favorite. So he's awakened. This is Hiva, and this is the Wind Grim Reaper. And he's excited about nothing. Why are you excited? No, you're not that good. Don't be excited. Right, here's his skills. So he's awakened. His skills are at 1 because I'm not gonna upgrade his skills. Like I said, we're gonna go from the weakest to the best. So we have the Grim Scythe, sorry. Someone's gonna complain about that, and rightfully so, because I do like to be correct. So Grim Scythe is basically it's you attack the enemy and you acquire an additional turn if the enemy dies. It's similar to the Fire Inagami, which will get an extra chance to attack again after the. And it's also nice for the cooldown, like because you get like an extra on your cooldown too. So that's cool. That's cool down. But yeah, so that's all with that. That's with the all the Grims. Then we have the Deadly Swing, which is inflicts damage to all enemies with a deadly scythe. Always lands a critical hit if the enemy's HP is lower than 30%. It's not as useful. Like I've used it. It's not as useful as it's an AOE, which is nice. So it does have the potential for like AoE stun and stuff like that. AoE stun is always nice. If you're attacking multiple enemies, the chance of stunning one of them is at least pretty decent. So Despair Runes are pretty good. But the thing is that with me, I find that this is something I would want to use in Arena, and then I'll attack with a critical hit, and it'll hit Arena of all people, and yeah. And yeah. No, but I don't think this is it's okay. It's an AoE attack, and I like AoE attacks, and that's why I like the Grims for the most part. So what do we have? What is this one? Death penalty. The winds of the afterworld. The winds of the afterworld predict the enemy's depth. The lower the enemy's current HP, the greater the damage becomes. It's useful in rare situations, but really not that useful. So this would be number 5 out of my top 5 Grim Reapers, which there's only 5 Grim Reapers anyway, so I guess this is food, basically. I have him up to Awakened 4 stars. I was giving him the benefit of the doubt, but he's not proving himself too worthy. So there. So where... I don't even know what my 4th is. Damn. So my 4th... You know what? I think there's a definite 5th, but I don't think there's necessarily a 4th. So I'm just gonna go through the rest of them as normal. Let's see, what do we have? This is, the dark one is already awakened, so we'll do the water one next. So he has the Grim Scythe, same as the wind one. He has the Plague. The Plague I like. Spreads a plague to all enemies that has an 80% chance to inflict 2 continuous damage effects that last for 2 turns. So that's 2 for 2 turns. So it means it's gonna do 2 dots to, like for example, if you're using it on dragons, like some of the later dragon stages, they are very fucking powerful. Like the monsters, even not the dragons, like the dragons too. Don't get me wrong, but the monsters and the dragons are very powerful. Like that's how you kill them. Like that you need, like even Lucian, even my Lucian with the 6-star awaken with all the nice runes that are all orangey and all that garbage. Even Lucian is like seriously underpowered for taking them on. But this is really nice because this is not based on the attack power. This is based on like continuous damage is continuous damage no matter what. So it's the same percentage damage no matter if you're fighting like a small monster, and this is not good for small monsters because it's kind of overkill and you could kill them in one shot. So why would you use this for small monsters? But for really big monsters, continuous damage, which is also called DOTS, DOT, damage over time. This is what you want to use. So it does dots to the entire board. So that's nice for clearing out the monsters that are just really overpowered. So you want to freeze them, you want to stun them, and you want to put dots on them. That's really how you beat the later stages of the dragon. So I'm at Dragons 9, but I'm not at Dragons 10 yet. So I'm not commenting on Dragons 10. I don't know what it's all about. But Dragons 9, Dragons 7, 8, 9, very not easy. Very not easy. Yeah. Anyway, so the dots on the whole board is nice because you'll normally do dots to like all 4 or 5 or whoever monsters that you're fighting against. Also, Frozen Soul is very nice because decreases the attack speed. It's one enemy. It's not an AoE. So this could be better in certain situations. The Fire Grim could be better in certain situations. Or the different Grims could be, better in certain situations. But, except for the Wind one, because that one sucks. But, yeah. But no, it's nice to freeze. It's nice to decrease the attack speed. And it's basically in the parts that are leading to the boss of the Dragon's Lair, or the Giant's Keep, or stuff like that. It's, you do dots to the entire team, and it's an AoE, and you know how much damage you're going to do to them, and it's not based on your attack power, so you don't have to worry about attack power on this one. Well, if that's how you're playing it, you don't have to worry about attack power. And I think people rate this lower than it really should be rated, because there's a little bit more potential than most people see in this. And he's not even awakened yet, because I think water might be. I don't think water's today. The water dungeon. But maybe it is, and I would love to awaken some of these 5 stars, because I have a few 5 stars that are water that need to be awakened. But I mean, there's already so many so many water 5 stars that I have awakened, and that's where all of the essences went. So there. So that's why I haven't awakened all of them yet. Actually, I just got this guy 5-starred. Max, he just hit max level today, so I wanted to make sure I used the Grim Reapers before I started saying oh, this guy is good, this guy sucks. I knew what they were capable of, but I wanted to make sure I at least did that first. So the third of the normal elements is my big boy. My big boy. So yeah, so I have a 6-star Fire Grim. So he's nice because he has the Grim Scythe, which is normal. He has the Deadly Swing, which is the same as the Wind one. It's the same as the Wind one. Which is it's an AoE, so it's okay, but it's not like oh, it's amazing. And then he has the Living Hell, which the two nice things about this is continuous damage for 3 turns, so it will almost... Yeah, it's... No, it always does that. Sorry, it always does the... Does it always? No, it doesn't always do that. The wording says that it always does that, but it doesn't always do it. It most of the time does it. Depending on their resistance, it might not do it all the time. But it does disturb the enemy's HP recovery for 3 turns, which is nice for so many reasons. It's 2 different status debuffs, and he doesn't get as good of a rap as he deserves. He's nice. No, I like him. Muscle milk, cause I gotta build my muscles. So there. But yeah, I really like him. I like him against. He's nice against like HP recovery teams in the arena. So that's nice, because it does last for 3 turns. So you gotta take that into consideration. Okay, and on to where is the dark one? Here's the Darkness Says. You guys watch Dave Chappelle? Darkness Says. It's a Dave Chappelle joke. If you guys don't know who Dave Chappelle is, you don't get it. Moving on. Okay, so he has the Grim Scythe, which is the same as the other ones. And then he has the Plague, which spreads a plague to all enemies with an 80% chance to inflict 2 continuous damage that lasts for 2 turns, which is the same as the Water Grim Reaper, basically. And that's why I like them. It's actually the second skill. Usually the third skill is the best skill, but in this situation, I like the second skill the best for the way I plan to use them. So it almost always inflicts the dots. It almost always adds 2 dots, 2 turns each. So it could be pretty significant depending. So it's a little bit more powerful with the dots than the fire is. It's a little bit better with the as far as dungeons are concerned than the water imps, in my opinion, because it does AoE dots, so it's just dots all around. So there's uses for it. And then the Doomsday, and I was kind of confused about this at first, and then after using it for a while, I got more acclimated to it. And basically, it seems that inflicted damage increases with time means that it does, I think, 5 hits of damage, and with every subsequent hit, with subsequent means each hit after the first one, the second one, the third one, each hit increases damage. But it's all 5 hits at once. It's not like an AoE. It's kind of an AoE, but you don't know who it's gonna hit. So the first time it hits, it'll do for example, this is not the actual damage it does, but for example, if the first hit were to do 100 damage, then the second hit would do 120, the third hit would do 140, the fourth hit would do 100 million, billion, 60, 160, and then the fifth hit would do 180. That's just an example. So yeah. So that's how the Doomsday works. Because I was kind of, it's not very clear how it's stated, in my opinion. Okay, so the last one, which I actually do not have. I have 4, but I have 4 Grim Reapers, but I don't have 5. Where is he? He's here. This is Prom. He doesn't look like the Prom King. Maybe the Prom Jester? I don't know. Anyway, so he has the Grim Scythe. This is the awakened light Grim Reaper, which you already know the Scythe. Deadly Swing, It's the same as the fire and the wind. Nothing different there. And then he has the leader skill, which is the attack power of monsters with light attribute by 30%. I don't think I went over the attack power for the other ones. I'm pretty sure they're all the monsters of their type. They will buff up by 30%. So I'm gonna go over that again. Yes, water attribute by 30%. Grim is fire attribute by 30%. Let's find out. Let's find out. Fire attribute 30%. Wind is probably the same. I actually haven't even looked at the wind leader attribute yet. So where is he? I'm lost. Oh, never mind. He was highlighted. And then the dark one is the same. Should be. Right. Okay. Just wanted to make sure. Just wanted to make sure you guys had all the information. So he has the same thing. And then the last one is an interesting one. It's Judgment. Brings an inevitable judgment upon all enemies, stunning them. AoE stun. Not the worst thing in the world. Not going to complain about that. Stunning them and decreasing their defense for 1 turn. Also, the inflicted damage is proportionate to the enemy's max HP, which means that this is good against tanks in the arena. It's also good against bosses. It's also good against giants and stuff like that. So he's an attack monster. He's good at attack in general. He's also has an attack that's proportionate, which means proportional. Do math. Damn it! I don't have the time to teach you math. Proportionate. That means like. Okay, that means like if you're attacking someone with 1,000 hit points and he does 10% damage, like he will do 10% damage. It's proportional, so he'll do like he won't do like 10 points of damage, like 100 points of damage. He'll do 10% damage, not 10% specifically. I don't know. I don't have him, so I don't know exactly what specific percentage it is. But he'll do a proportional amount of damage, so this could potentially be huge against bosses, dragon bosses, the keepers of magic, light, fire, wind, water, whatever, giants. It's proportional to their max HP. It's also good for tanks in the arena, so he's probably, that skill alone is probably the reason that I would rate him #1 as far as the Grims are concerned. Don't get me wrong, I like the other Grims. I have the fire at 6 stars. Awakened, I have the dark at 5 stars. Awakened, I have the Ballsack Grim at no, I have the Water Grim at 5 stars. Not Awakened though. But I'm still working on them. I know you guys were like, oh, you're gonna do a Grim video, do it now, and I'm like, okay, because you guys are the most important. So I was gonna make the Grims more powerful and stuff like that, and do like more displays and stuff like that, but yeah, you guys wanted the video, so I'm doing the video. So there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was very informative to you. You're probably gonna ask me right now, what runes would you use for the Grims? Oh god, no, god. Do the runes? Rune setups? Oh my god, okay. Wind Grim, don't bother. Food. Seriously, food. Okay, so who do we have? We have, and if you don't want to know about the runes, you can click off this video. I'm not going to be offended. I won't be mad, don't worry. I won't be mad. I would use accuracy on 6 for, and that's going to benefit you for the Frozen Soul and the Plague for the water one. I actually like the water one. For the fire one, and this is actually definitely what I don't have on here. I'm probably going to tell you something that I don't have on mine. Yeah, I would use accuracy on 6 and attack percentage on the other 2. I have attack percentage on the 2 and 4 for him already. I would use like Fatal Focus on him, which I don't have on mine. But do as I say, not as I do. You guys know that quote? That's a famous quote. Do as I say, not as I do. My dad told me that all the time. All the time. But Fatal Focus on him I would use. And I would use probably the same thing. Fatal Focus with accuracy on 6 for him too. You don't have to worry about speed on 2. Just get attack percentage on 2 and 4, and try to get HP and defense percentage runes as sub. Not runes. Try to get HP and defense percentage substats on the runes for that. For the fire and water also. What else? Probably accuracy percentage. No. Not accuracy percentage on him. I would probably just do Fatal Blade for him. To be honest, because of Doomsday. It's not accuracy percentage isn't gonna help that. It's gonna be Fatal Blade. And this is already gonna do enough percentage chance without that. And then we have, okay. We're going quick. Quickie. Because I don't, oh no, never mind. It wouldn't be there anyway. Alright, so yeah, accuracy percentage on that on 6, so probably just Fatal Focus with HP percent and defense percent runes, and HP percent and defense percent substats on the runes. So accuracy percent on 2 and 4. No, what the why am I saying stupid shit? Attack percent on 2 and 4, accuracy percent on 6, defense percent substats on all around, and HP percent substats on all around. He's not a speed stunner. That's not what he's there for. He's there for like dungeons and things like that, or he's there for like long game arena battles, because he's got the dots and he's got things like that. So I said that right? Yeah, I said that right, I think, right? Anyway. Damn non-editing video things and stuff and things. And another thing, like, I like the Grims now, though. See, and one of the reasons why is, and I said this in another video, I said because when you go here, the Grim is a drop. Aiden Forest, the Wind Grim. The Wind Grim is a drop, so you can buff up their skills really nicely, which is one of the reasons that the Fire Inagami was nice, because he was so easy to buff up his skills. I mean, there was... I think the Grim Reaper is more versatile than the Fire Inagami. The Fire Inagami is like a one-shot, like, let's just hit someone for a lot of damage on one shot, and that's cool. It's not bad. But yeah, I like the Grims better. Except for the Wind one, because the Wind one sucks. Not hating. I like the other ones. Especially the light one. If you get the light one, do not give that away. Do not use that as food. I will go through the computer, punch him in the face. So there. Also, what the fuck are these things? Like, seriously. What is that? What is that? The Rift of Worlds and the something of somethings. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I want to see what those are. Because those can't be like regular levels. Those got to be like something fucking cool. That looks like, if you guys played Bastion, I think Bastion and Torchlight both had similar things, like to that random thing in the bottom right-hand corner. And if you haven't played Bastion and Torchlight, my dogs are going to destroy the apartment. Fuck, I have to go. Alright guys, If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe. If you didn't like it, then eat a bathtub full of mayonnaise and then vomit it out on my front porch. But you don't know where I live. But on a long enough timeline, you'll figure it out. So don't do that, because that's creepy. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. Hope you enjoyed this.